Hey, what's up guys? Captain Zach here. Well, my buddy and I are down here around Petersburg doing some halibut fishing. So we've got a fairly favorable setup this morning. We're just anchored up in a pretty solid spot, a couple 100 feet. There's some deep water nearby, out in the Sumner Strait, and really hoping to get on them here. So the high tide just turned probably about an hour ago. So we're gonna have sort of an outgoing tide as we fish this, but we do have a chance of a little bit of a mixed bag day today. So there should be some more cohos showing up in the area. So we've definitely got the trolling stuff on gear. So on board. So after we're done with the hallies, we might go see if we can find some cohos, and then we have some crab pots down as well. So we're gonna see if we can put together a little mixed bag and hopefully find a halley soon. I'm getting started with the 24 ouncer, and Jeff's using the pounder, the 16 ouncer. So we got some heavy lead, some good bait down there. Hopefully we'll find some halleys soon. Oh, fish on. First fish of the day, hopefully. Okay, how's he feel?
Good.
Yeah? Nice. Oh, we are down and tight. I just reeled up for a bait check. And of course, once I got out of the water, Jeff doubles over. Okay, I've got color, deep color. Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh, there you go, a nice one. Great way to start the day. Oh, that's awesome. Jeff broke the ice. Great chicken, perfect little leader size there. I had a little commotion in terms of that gaff, so it took me a swing or two, so I wish that could have been a little smoother, but all in all, still a great way to start the day. Oh, that's looking good.
Oh yeah.
Oh, here we go. Oh.
This one's bigger.
Okay. Let me get mine up. Just here, I'm gonna reel mine up.
Okay.
Sometimes they'll both go off, but I don't want to get us tangled up.
This might be a letter goer.
Oh, really?
I haven't felt one like this in a while. Yeah, it's been 3 years. I'm hardly moving them.
Okay, we're hooked up with a monster. We can't even get it off the bottom.
Can't. This is going to be a long fight.
Sea monster, huh?
This could be my biggest ever.
Just in case, I'll get the harpoon ready, in case maybe it's just down the current and it ends up being a
Okay.
harvest.
Electric reel time.
Yeah, where's that electric reel when you need it? We're down in a little over 200 feet. And this fish is coming inch by inch, as much as we can try to get it to fall flat. That'll at least give us a look and see whether we want to keep it or try for a release. Get this ready in case we want it. And if we see it and choose to release it, I'll put this down and get the gaff and we'll work on that. What a fight!
It is.
Oh, it's tear and drag. There it goes. That current's starting to rip a bit.
He got back everything I got on him. I'm afraid it's a long way down, Zach.
Yeah, no worries. Take your time. Slow and steady. We quite literally have all day, so no rush. No harm in what you're doing so far. It's working slow and steady.
No harm except
your back.
My shoulders and my elbow.
Oh, what a beast. Total gridlock.
He's just down there.
Just laying.
Yeah.
Yep.
I hate to say it. I may have to hand the rod to you at some point in this.
I'm happy to take it.
Ready?
Yep. I got it.
Okay. Then see what you think. Do I have the drag set too loose?
No, this is, I mean, slow and steady wins the race here.
You see that solid? I know you don't know the rod.
Is there any Well, hopefully it's a Hallie. Did you feel the head thumps? I was gonna say, because the skate, I thought you had a few head thumps there, but...
Yeah, we definitely did, actually.
Okay, so we're having to tag team this one, it's so big. Oh, what a fight. I see what you mean about maybe just a touch more drag, but you know what, if it's working, if we're bringing it up, then let's... It's like every time you get it up to the top, it just wants to sink right back down and take it right back. Now I'm gonna need to hand it back to you here shortly. This is tough.
Don't you feel like it's a monster?
It's something huge, yeah. Can I hand this back to you real quick?
Sure.
We can put. Okay. There you go. Yeah. I'll tap back in here shortly. It's almost like
it's not thumping now. I can't hardly.
This is an absolute beast.
Now you're getting me worried because I'm not feeling those thumps.
Thumps, yeah. And what pound test is on here?
80.
80, okay. That's good.
Monster Ray, huh?
Just a thought, but... And I can take another shift if you want so we keep our arms fresh. I know it's tough.
Wish you could hook it up to the electric.
The electric reel. Where's the electric reel when you need it the most? It's starting to plane a little this way, so that would suggest it's getting a little closer. Engine is now up.
Okay. It thumped a few times.
Okay. There's a good chance this is a barn door.
There.
There's that big head thump. Yeah.
Wouldn't that suggest halibut?
It would suggest halibut. You know that angle is kind of tough.
Yeah.
Because now it's like it's getting caught on that top of the water column and dragging behind it. Want me to take another one?
Probably.
Okay.
This is clearly the most I've ever done.
Got it. Okay. Were you light thumbing it too to get a little bit of progress?
I was.
Okay. I'm making slow progress here.
There's like...
I'm trying to keep it out wide.
Down the way.
It's just like it's plain. I almost think you could, if I lift this up and go over the back, you could get it to the other side, which would help. I think. I'll hand that to you. And then, you got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Only thing is, my muscles feel just as tired now as when I handed it to you.
Oh, really? Okay.
No, you know.
And I'll give it, and I'll take it back in like 60 seconds or something. I had an opportunity there to take it to the other side. When it was started going out the back,
Right.
There was a spot where we could have lifted it. Which,
I mean, I've caught 80-pounders out here with it, you know, and I just think this is not an 80-pounder.
yeah. That makes me nervous, that line angle. Because if it clips the side of the... I'm wondering if we should try to get it way out around and...
Okay.
Or I could, if you want, I could throw the kicker on and bump us that way. There's a good chance that we get to the, really try to keep it out. I just don't want that to clip the transducer or something.
I plain simply am at an impasse.
Right. I will looks like you're making some headway.
But each one of those lifts is costing me.
Yeah. Like I said, the angle, when it starts to really go that hard that way, that's problematic. What are your thoughts about trying to switch sides? It's a risk-reward thing.
Yeah. If you think it would help greatly, I think you'd have to do it. You have a little more height, maybe a little more back.
Yeah.
And I'm willing to take that risk because I'm feeling it rub on something.
It's right. Yeah, he's basically on the other side of the boat now. The engines are up, but basically farther out, and I know it's easier said than done.
I can't.
You want me to?
I just can't.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's just doing its thing. You want me to try to reach it out a bit?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Zach, I hate to say it, I'm almost ready to give up on this thing, man.
Yeah. Can I trade you?
Oh, sure.
I get it. Okay, we got this thing to the other side. This is an absolute sea monster. At least it's gonna orient correctly now. It was drifting under the boat and we're coming perilously close to getting the line nicking on the boat or the transducer. So at least now we got the right drift.
Here you go. See if you can aim in a favorable setting.
At least now we're not fighting it like under the boat, you know?
Right.
I think we could plane him up here slowly.
Okay.
This fish is going to move at its own pace.
He's planing back.
This is where probably the most tension starts to happen.
I've never had one like this. At least certainly on that rod, but I got a 112 on that rod.
Yeah.
Any chance we'd see it on the fish finder?
Yeah. That'd be. Sometimes you'll see them on the sonar.
I don't see anything. Now, 200 pound plus. I mean, that's clearly a candidate to let it go. You want to do that for your video?
Yeah, I think I would be shocked if this was less than 100 pounds. I still think there's a
chance it's escaped.
There's a 20% chance, maybe 10 to 20 that it's a skate. Because even a skate can swim.
And thump a little.
And thump a little. Because we're not getting violent head shakes.
Right.
You want to take 60 seconds? Sure. And then I'll grab it again here shortly. You got it? Yeah. Okay. This is a legendary battle. Absolutely nothing we can do to get this fish to the boat.
I want to see a color besides yellow.
Yeah. You can tell we get close because it starts to plane back, and it's like once it gets that top, then it turns back down, and it's like a crankbait going down. We're doing shorter handoffs. When we have fresh arms, then we get a couple of pulls. There were definitely a few thumps there, but we're not getting violent head shakes. But I've caught big ones that didn't go nuts. They're just sort of planing down in the current. Man, it's like every one of our pumps now gets a little less effective because, like,
maybe we tag team lift.
Yeah. I'll hand it to you for just a short one, and then we'll just go like shorter cycles. Sure. Once with the brand new fresh arms, I think the every time I get it, I feel like I start to make some decent progress, and then want to hand a quick one back to me. We'll do these shorter cycles.
Sure. So what you think of that?
Cut it or something. Kind of into you for a quick one.
Yeah.
Just, and then I'll be right back after it.
Right.
I feel like with the first few pulls of a fresh one.
I'm getting scared. It's a skate.
A skate, yeah, could be. We aren't getting those violent head pumps. Okay, yep, hand you for a real quick one here. We're running the same motion basically. He gets down, we lift him up, then he goes back, and then he goes down. I might be leaning more towards the skate now, just because that probably in the last 15 minutes, 20 minutes, I don't think it's, but you know, the halibut run, you'd be getting a few big thumps, I think, but unless it's just a huge barn door that's coming up, just calm, real.
Gets out of the transducer cut.
Yeah, there was like a mark at probably 25 feet, 20 feet, so that might be what it was. Just try to keep him fresh.
Yeah, there's something on the screen.
Oh yeah? Oh good. Yeah.
That is at like 20.
I made about almost 10 feet there. Like the boat's swinging around the fish at this point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're pulling it all that one way.
Like
so,
a bank.
yeah. I think it's just quick cycles. You want to take like 5 pumps and then I'll take 5 pumps. That's looking good. Okay, I have color. There's color.
Hallie, isn't it?
That's a huge halibut. It is, well, it's definitely a halibut.
Do I go to the other corner?
Yeah, go ahead. Up over top, over top, over top.
Get your camera. There it is.
Okay.
There's some thumbs.
Yeah. Okay, we confirmed it's a halibut, not a skate. Let me see how this is going to work. If there's any. Yeah, but you know it's a halie.
Then we're close.
Okay, deep color. Okay, deep color once again. All you see is the mouth. The mouth of this thing's like a, oh, what a fish. Okay, there's some deep color. Okay. Let's if we can pull them up beside the boat, we can estimate at that point. Like for instance, wherever its head goes, I'll see how far back. I don't know what to do.
caught in there.
Okay.
So if you have it at, see when it hits, I'll tell you when the tail hits the back.
Or
measure, tell me where the head is.
Or Jeff, grab one of those ropes. Just hold the rope near where the jig is, and then let the current take the rope.
About there.
Yeah. Okay. Make him something on that. Oh well, this fish is an absolute beast. Obvious barn door, one of those big breeders. We are going to send it back to the deep. So we're going to do everything we can to get this jig out easily and send her on her way.
This teaches you that the big mamas can sometimes not do the thumping so much.
Yeah, yeah.
Clearly my biggest.
Yeah.
But I can't even lay claim now. But that's all right. I was not winning that battle by myself. It was not going to happen. Say a little something. Goodbye. Whew.
You did it, man. Way to go.
Well, that changed the luck. We still have bait on there.
The halibut pounder strikes. Grub and a big piece of salmon on there. And we are spent. Well, how about that? Quite literally the fish of a lifetime. What a special fish. Just a great battle. And to release it back to the deep. So gave us that awesome battle, and now it can swim free and go make some more halibut. Yeah, the largest fish like that are the breeders. So those are all big females. And so if you care about the future stocks of halibut, it's a good idea to send those big ones back and keep the smaller ones for eating. Oh, and we're both so gassed from muscling that fish up, we busted out the electric reel. So we're still at anchor, still at the same spot, but this 200 feet is going to come up a lot easier on the electric stuff. We actually measured that fish using a rope, so we pulled the. I thought I got a bite there. Anyway, we pulled that fish right alongside and basically put one end of the rope right at the jig, right at its nose, and then sort of fed the rope back, and you could see exactly when the rope hit towards the tip of the tail. So we measured that, and the good news is that it's actually bigger than is on the chart that we have on board. So I think my chart tops out at like 70 inches, and that was an 85-inch halibut. So definitely pushing up, you know, probably high 2s into the 3s possibly. That was a really massive fish, just a spectacular creature.
Yeah?
Something little. But it's a fish. Something is on there. Coming up way too easy to be a sizable halibut. Could be a Pacific cod. Not a fishing trip until you catch a cod. Okay, well,
What is it?
what do we have going on there? Well, I am not sure what that is. That's a first. And I've caught a lot of fish here in Alaska, but I've never caught one of those. Check out those eyes, just brilliant green.
Wow.
We'll send it back. There he went. Yeah, I'm getting nibbled as well right now. Does not feel like a 50-pound halibut. Fish on! That is a oh, it fell off. Oh, that was a halibut. Come on.
That looked good.
That was a halie. Right after I said it wasn't a halibut, it's like it just tried to prove me wrong. Come on. There it is. Oh. Messing with it.
I'm gonna let mine down.
Okay, fish on. Loosen that drag up.
Nicely done, Mr. Mister.
This is not a huge one. Seems like some head shakeage there. This might be a smaller halie. Under 60 feet. I'll probably just be able to grab this by the jig.
Okay.
There you go, just a nice little reel.
Got it?
Oh, there we go, a nice little chicken halie. Okay. Can't even get the rod back down and Jeff's already got a bite. Maybe we're putting together a little bit of a frenzy here. That was a classic example of why you should always just drop it right back down. If you ever hook a halibut and if you get it up off the floor a little bit, or even if you just get only 1 or 2 head shakes and then it throws the hook, get that jig back on the bottom, because those halibut will often come right back and grab it again. And that's exactly what that fish did. I probably had it about 20 feet off the sea floor the first time. Some good head thumps. I was getting all excited, and then nothing. Dropped it back down and it hammered it probably within 10 seconds. Quick. Is there one on there?
Yeah.
Sweet. Possible fish on. Oh yeah. Is he thumping? Here, let me I'll come over there and help. Okay. I'll probably just grab it by the jig.
Okay. Alright, where do I want?
Back a little bit. How far?
Meters. It's 100 feet.
I'm gonna put the gaff here and I might grab it. Oh, look at those head thumps.
Yeah, that you know.
Shaking.
You see it? Nice one.
Oh, just a perfect size eater. Awesome little halie. I imagine we're getting a pretty good scent slick at this. Oh, hold on. Fish on. I was just saying, I bet we're getting a good scent slick.
Good one?
Mine's not that big, but it's a little halie is my guess. A little pullage there. Under 60 feet. Just gonna hand this to you.
Yes.
Just keep it real. Oh, another solid, nice little chicken. Oh, the only way to celebrate a halibut limit and then the catch and release on that huge barn door, we've got some halibut salad and then also some smoked salmon from Jerry's up in Juneau's. Really good stuff. So we just got the trolling rods down after we wrapped up halibut fishing. We're gonna see if we can find a coho or maybe even a feeder king. So we'll give it a shot. We got a 12-inch flasher on one side with a green label herring behind that with a herring clip. So that's the smaller herring. And then on the other side, we've got a flasher with a hoochie. So herring and a hoochie, a couple different depths. We're running the herring a little deeper, thinking that might be the feeder king bite. Shallower hoochie, which might be the coho bite. We'll run the play and see what happens. Oh, well, nothing doing on the coho trolling, but that's okay. We've got one shot left here, so we're gonna pick up the dungy pot. So see if we can find any keeper dungies for dinner. Okay, we've got 2 pots that have been soaking overnight with some pretty good bait, so hopefully we'll strike some gold here. It feels decent. I can't say it feels like 30 keepers, but maybe there's a few in there. Bunch of bull kelp. Nothing burger, one little sole. One little sole, he's heading back. Okay, well the first one was a nothing burger, so maybe the second pot will have some crabs in it. Okay, this one was a little deeper. Let's see here. A little more life, but a couple of spider crabs, a couple of small dungies.
Another sole.
And a sole. This is a male, but he's definitely short. He needs to grow up. Also a male. And just a hair short. Too bad. By a millimeter, but that's a short crab. We'll let him grow up. Oh, well, I think we're getting ready to wrap it up. No dungies and no cohos, but you know what? That is totally okay because the halibut session today was absolutely magical. Just sort of a once-in-a-lifetime experience there. That monster barn door hally that we muscled up from the bottom. It took both of us. Me and Jeff were handing it off. It was so big, and we finally got it up, and then we sent it back to the deep. So that successful catch and release on a big one of those big breeders that's gonna be kind of the future of the next waves of halibut coming along. So that was a really special encounter. So all in all, Alaska was super generous today. We're super thrilled. Really good stuff, having some great adventure here near Petersburg, Alaska.